Today I will share in detail the process of using and evaluating the actual paint sprayer model 395, a piston machine that is very popular in steel structure projects, from factories, steel columns, prefabricated houses, to large-scale anti-rust painting projects. I chose this machine not because of the brand or advertising, but after going through many generations of machines from cheap to mid-range, I finally saw the worth the money of a truly quality machine. The first point to clarify is that this is a machine that operates according to the German technology piston mechanism, not the type that uses a conventional gear motor. The structure looks simple, but is extremely sturdy. The machine weighs about 20 to 22 kilograms, has a thick steel frame, a convenient handle, and a compact design for easy movement. The engine is durable and can withstand heavy loads, especially when spraying high-density paints such as two-component epoxy, alkyd paint, oil-based paint, or anti-rust paint for iron and steel. The machine still runs well. The spray force is extremely stable. Before spraying officially, I always test the machine with water first. This is to check whether the suction, discharge, return system is stable, and to consider the machine's sound and initial thrust. Install the suction hose, return hose, attach the gun head, turn on the switch. The machine runs very smoothly. The water flows evenly from the suction head to the hose. I squeeze the trigger to test. The water sprays out strongly, the jet is straight, the gun head does not vibrate. That is a signal that the piston is operating stably. No gaskets, no air leaks. Next, I start the actual test with real paint. That day I used red-brown anti-rust epoxy paint, very thick, almost viscous. I used a 5-red 2021 nozzle, just enough for coverage while still saving paint. When turning on the machine, the sound of the machine changes from soft to solid. That is the characteristic of a piston machine when starting to process solid materials. However, there is no jerking, jamming, or pressure loss. And as expected, the paint spray is strong, even, and sharp. The paint layer covers every centimeter of the steel surface, without spreading or dripping. I tried changing several types of nozzles, from small nozzles for painting details to wide nozzles for painting large panels. All worked smoothly. One thing I am extremely satisfied with is that this machine does not lose pressure halfway. That is, while spraying, the force remains the same, not gradually weakening like lower-end machines. Therefore, the paint surface is more even, without dark or light streaks that cause loss of aesthetics. After nearly 30 minutes of continuously painting a large steel beam, I almost did not see the machine overheating. Another advantage is that the machine is very easy to maintain. The piston set can be disassembled, and the gasket can be replaced with a simple toolkit. The paint filter system and nozzle filter are both easy to clean, helping to prolong the life of the machine. I also appreciate the included hose and gun. The hose is pressure resistant, about 15 meters long, and can move over a wide range without having to drag the machine along. I have seen many teams of workers buy regular sprayers because of cheapness. At first, they can spray, but after a few projects, the machine gradually weakens, the gasket rusts, the nozzle is misaligned, and then when the customer complains that the paint is uneven, they have to pay for it. Waste of time, loss of reputation. Meanwhile, this 395 becomes more and more solid the more you use it. It does not take much effort and does not embarrass the worker. If you are doing painting in the steel structure, mechanical, industrial painting, or factory painting industry, I sincerely advise, do not hesitate to invest in a piston machine like the 395 model. It is powerful, stable, and saves materials, especially helping the brothers in the profession maintain their reputation with customers. And reputation is the only way to keep customers and maintain the profession for a long time. That is the lesson I learned after many years of working with paint and machines, and now I only use one type, 395. Gui Kien Phan Hoi Jarvis Logo Vietnamese, Jarvis Logo Vietnamese.